Okay, welcome to the show, little bitches. So, I had to get you to this critical junction. Now, we were back not too long ago at 24 cents telling you guys to buy Cardano. And you know what? I think I got 90 of you to watch it. So, thank you for them 90 people that watched it. Right now, I don't think anyone's showing this right now. Cardano is in a fucking wedge pattern that looks like it is about to break up or down. The fact that we have so many touch points for the down and only 1-2 touch points on the upside scares the utter shit out of me. So right now I'm thinking, not another one. Volume isn't, it's looking good on the pumps. It's not looking that bad for the pumps. So I think people are still, look, there's going to be buy opportunity even if it does drop. So if anyone that's in it now, don't be scared, because I'm in it. I'm all in it. This is my second investment is Bitcoin. I'm actually not even dealing with ETH at the moment. It's just really pissing me off. Even though I was going to buy back in at this point here, right here, at $1,300 this morning. It's so stupid. So I saw it pump up. I had a price alert here. This purple sign, this purple wedge was very important. But back, I don't even want to get into it with you guys because it'll take forever to show you guys. But on some fib levels and on some support structures, it touched a lot of levels. I'll put it that way. Back and thing. But as you see, even where it broke down here, it still respected this here. And I made this long line a long time ago. This little purple spot a long time ago. So back to so I think the breakdown or breakup is going to come down to right here. Is again, we've got a high volume pattern, we've got a lot of buying support, but we're rounding off, and we have high top end wick. So that's got it worries me, because I think we're going to have a couple down strokes. Another thing too, I bought back up at the 50 and I dropped down. I'll be happy if we just get back to 50, just so I can break even on this trade. With my ARDA, I bought, like I said, I bought first at 10 cents, sold at 16 cents, bought again at 24 cents, and I haven't looked back. So, but then I bought back in, up here somewhere at like $1.35 or some stupid. Anyway, I think we're going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. I just wanted you to really see this. It's starting to pull on these bands. The moving averages, it's just above them. Right now it's starting to go pretty well. Like we've gone from 6 to 8 in an hour. So that's nothing to scoff at. Yet we have gone from here from 23 all the way up to 30 in an hour, 2 hours total. But yeah, I thought I'd hold this all, guys, to you. If it comes up and touches up here, up at the top of this wedge, then definitely, guys, then we got something. Because if it taps a couple times, it will break up. So I'm thinking a breakout, breakdown. It's going to get tighter and tighter like it's been. If I zoom back here, you're going to see exactly what it's done. So, and I can pull this back further, and it even joins up to these touch patterns back here. So it's not like it's just this little tiny spot, okay? So don't get mistaken by just because it's short. It's been doing this the whole time, from the bottom of this first little dump, from this whole dump here, all the way up. This is one continuous uptrend line. It's touched it all the way. So up here we had the peak, and we've got the drop. Like I said, my problem is we're touching more of the bottom half of this wedge, and like they say, if you're going to fall, you're going to fall if you keep stomping on the ground. You're only going to climb through the ceiling if you keep banging on that ceiling. We're not banging on the ceiling right now, boys and girls. Now, due to the hype surrounding Cardano, like they say, buy the hype, what is it? Something, I don't know. Buy the hype, sell the news, something like that. We're getting to a point now where the hard fork's coming out. If it does come out, we're going to have a sell-off. That's 100%, because people do not know for sure. I'm all in. I understand the tech. I know what's going to happen. I understand what this can solve. I know this could outperform Bitcoin one day, but people laugh at me when I say that. You guys are probably laughing right now. Well, the one or two of you that will actually watch this. If you do end up just getting onto this now and seeing it, go back to the 24-cent one, which will really confuse you because it'll look like this. I'll show you guys. This is what my charts look like. It is like, this is what I'm doing. It is insanity. Like, look at my price alerts. We're back here at 30 fucking cents. Like, I'm really on this. I'm studying this thing like a bull, because I'm a bull when it comes to this. So yeah, look at this. This stupid trading view, it messes up my lines even on this stupid thing. This is why I pulled out the tether chart, because it's basically identical. And you don't have all the FUD here, you know. So fear, uncertainty, doubt, we do not need it, do we, my friends? We are the army. We are the army of crypto. We're not the army of Cardano. We're not the army of Bitcoin or any other of that horseshit bull crap. We're the army of, you know what, one thing I'll say though, this Brave browser, I'm very impressed with that. I like it a lot. So get on BAT as well. I think that's going to have a pump, especially now BitBoy talked about it. Yeah, I think, you know, he probably set that video up a week ago. I don't know why they wait a week. Maybe you're stacking his pockets, you're stacking his bags. And, you know, I stacked my bags quite a long time ago with Cardano, but like I said, I bought a huge chunk, and I'm talking probably half of my chunk over 130. So I'm praying to God it jumps up this wedge. Anyone that sees this now, you got about, look at that time frame. So there's 6 hours. At the most, you got, I think, 4 hours before we know what happens. It'll either break down under this, but we have buy supports at 120, we have buy supports at 15, we have buy supports at 110, we have buy supports at $1, we have buy supports at 80 cents. Don't worry, people are going to buy this back up. But I just wanted to let you all know that if anyone's thinking about jumping into a trade, just wait, because it's only a few cents. So if you see it bust through this and you see it go to 132, 133, then buy. But if you see it come down, go to 122, 120, just wait. It might get down to $1 and then buy. Or as soon as you see it turn, buy. We're seeing sharp rises and sharp falls. We're not seeing round offs like I just showed you, like with Bitcoin. We're not seeing these round offs. This is a round off. See? We didn't even see that 10 when I just showed you. How long ago? And then there it is. Red, mate. It's a round off. So we're probably going to, that is definitely going to play a part. Yet then again, everything else is pumped. Everything else is pumped today, except what? Except our baby. Except our little baby boy. He hasn't pumped. He's actually down about, I think, 4 or 5%. Well, 2.5 at the moment, but it was around 5% when I got up, which was about 6 hours ago. I work night shifts. It's daytime probably in America, but I don't think anyone in America watches this. Because I have useless content. I look in a mobile phone and talk into a mobile phone while it's pissing rain and it's windy. So it's probably the most horrible thing you can ever hear. And I'm holding this in my hand, therefore you're hearing every scratch, squeal, movement that I'm making. Unfortunately, and I'm very sorry if you've got headphones on. I apologise increasingly, but if you look at if you look at the MAC, you look at the RSI, we're at a healthy spot. We're not overbought. We're actually starting to come up. Look, if you looked at this in all other respects, and I said, oh look, RSI's at like 80, MACD's green as hell, then I'd say, and we're touching these bottom, we've got all these touch points, I'd be like, we're going to drop. But the fact that everything else is healthy, volume's looking good, it's been fairly good all the way through. But this is a very contentious area too, as you can see. This volume here, all this volume, this big mob here, this is what's going to make the difference. See, down here we have contentious areas here, and then here again. This is it. This is the battleground right now. This is it. We're going up, we're going down. And I know everyone says that, oh, we're going up or we're going down. I don't think we're going straight. That's all I can say that. So if anyone thinks, oh, we're just going to steady out at 120 for a little while, we're closing in. Like, this is a real, look at this wedge, man. This is like within a 2 to 3 day period, we are closing it up. We're zipping the lock, man. We're zipping this up. So watch it, be careful, be safe, trade safe. I hope, these are all the coins I own, by the way. What an idiot I am, eh? Diversify, they say. This is a little bit too ridiculous, but a lot of these are worth going into. Like my reef, I wasn't sure about, but I'm very happy with that. The Matic, my god, my Matic. I have to just show you guys some stuff. It went down a little bit, but oh my god, Matic. I bought this at some ridiculous price. Like, honestly, look at where it peaked here. Like, I was like, oh, well, that's the peak, and that's when I put the thing in there. But I bought it anyway. Matic really looked after me, so I'm going to hold on to a little bit longer. They say sell at the tops, but who knows where the top is? That's the thing, you know. Especially in a bull market. I think Bitcoin dumps, a couple more weeks of alts, and then everything dumps. So just when Bitcoin dumps, fucking sell. Just sell. And I'll show you one quick last thing before I leave you guys, and I'll go on the daily so you can see this properly. How you can tell if there's going to be a dump. Alright, so if you look at these dumps, you got one dump here, bang, you got this dump, but it did not exceed the last dump, didn't go lower. So therefore, I mean, this low here didn't get lower than this low here, okay? But if we go all the way back to 2018, there we go, you'll see this. So we had this dump, boom, we go back up, and then we had the peak. Now look at the dump here. It exceeded this dump, okay? That's when you know it's over. That's when you sell. That's where you sell. Even when it gets near that, when it gets right on that, you sell there. You sell there, okay? So that's what I've found. I haven't gone all the way back, but that's what this one told me, because you got this dump here, you got another dump, and this is not even the, I don't think this is even the real big one. This is the 20,000 dump, yeah. So she tried to come back again, but there's the dump. Like, if you'd sold right here, you might have got it back at 17 grand, but you don't know if this is coming back ever again. Or even what I'd say is, once you see a dump that exceeds the last dump, so that means it goes up, it dumps, goes up again, dumps, but it keeps dumping until it goes past the first dump. Let it pump again. As soon as you see it turn, sell the fucking thing. Just sell it. You're at 15 grand, you're at the last pump, the end of the last pump. So you forget that whole middle part and you just sell. And if you're at a loss, well, you're at a loss. You're at a loss, Pete. And this is why I know we're not at the end of the cycle here, because look at these dumps. Just pay attention. There's the dump. It looks ginormous. Oh my God, it's so scary. But if we go back long enough, we had these dumps, man. 12,000 down to 9,000. Now add that up, that's 25%. This one, 19,000 down to 17,000. This one, 24,000 down to 21,000. Okay, we can go all day long, man. 20, look at this one. 34 to 27. But you know what? They did not exceed the last dump. They never exceeded. Look at this one. 41 to 30. But it didn't exceed the last dump. Okay? You just have to get that one in. Again, and then we get up again, pumped again, now we're up again. We're nowhere near these dumps. We're nowhere near the last dump. So, for all you guys that are hating on Bitcoin and think we're going to dump and all that shit, get your head out your asses, people. Just look at it. Look at it without these bloodshot eyes, blah, this hating because I didn't get in time eyes, because that's, I know what the real deal is. That's what's really happening here. Anyway, this is the last time I drew my wedge pattern. This is on the daily, so you can't see exactly how it looks. But it basically looked like this, and then we pumped up to the upside, okay? And this was after some really strong down days. Alright, so it is very similar, except we're actually in the down days. I'm seeing this. I saw this after the down days. I'm seeing this during the down days. So I can't, this is why I'm not 100% on it. Because, yeah, that's why. Because we're in the down day right now. So, anyway, peace and love. You guys and girls, everyone in between. Keep your crypto in your pocket. Keep your hands clean. Peace.